Hi YouTube friends, today I'm going to show you the shower routine. I was ill and I was unable to wash her hair as I normally do every other night with the treatment of the oil. And because I was ill, I was unable to. And it happens, and her hair got tangled up. So now I'm going to do her treatment, and I thought this was a perfect opportunity to show you in the shower. Now, her hair was up in a ponytail, and she forgot to sleep with her scarf on a few nights, so it got tangled. And I wanted to do a close-up here so that you could see her natural highlights and her beautiful, gorgeous hair. I just love it. Curly hair needs extra care and extra love, and it's all good. I just love it. I wanted to show you the tangles and knots, and I'm going to try to be very careful. Use extra conditioner. And all of this is a result because my baby girl did not sleep with her scarf. Here's a picture of her falling asleep without it. But no worries, Mama will take care of it. So in the shower we are with her ponytail, and I'm going to wet all of her head, her hair, nice and moist. We'll make sure that it's wet completely so that we can condition it. It always works for me to do the conditioning first. Even with the ponytail, I sometimes do this. In this case, like I said, I normally don't do this specific way. What I do is I part the hair in the middle, and one of the parts is in a ponytail, the other one is loose, and I work on that side. Condition it, shampoo and condition it, and then I braid it and then go to the other side, or do a ponytail and go to the other side to finish. But in this case, I was ill and I couldn't take care of her hair, so it was in a ponytail, and I'm gonna leave it as is. And this is a scenario of what I did because of the condition her hair was in, which is just in a ponytail with a little bit of knots. No worries. Been there, done that. So once her hair is wet, I get the little ponytail out, and I slightly try to finger out all of the knots. I do not use a comb in the shower anymore because I noticed that when I used to use a comb or even a hairbrush, I always had breakage. This is a conditioner that I love to use, and I need to go purchase more. I ran out. Again, I have been ill, and I haven't been able to do a lot of things, but this is the amount that I do usually. But I have like 3 or 4 times that I do this conditioning. So I start rubbing it in my hands, and then I put it in her hair, starting from the top, working my way down. And never forget the bottom, because a lot of the little knotties are at the bottom, and those do tend to hurt. So I always make sure that I get those. Here I'm putting more conditioner, and then you will see me start running my fingers through the little knotties and getting those out of the way. I love this conditioner because it just does the trick, and I'm sure that many conditioners do, but this just works for us. You have to find what works for you. I hope that if you watch this video and you've never used it before, that you give it a chance, try it to see if it works for you, and you let us know in the comments below. So what I try to do is section off her hair in little pieces, because again, this is not my regular normal routine. I would usually part her hair in the middle, but because things happen and I just had to do this on the fly, I went ahead and did it in sections. And just using your fingers, that's it. I had, in my case, it may work for you, and I'm so happy and you are blessed that it works for you. For me, combing her hair, brushing her hair, maybe I was too rough, I'm not sure, but there was a lot of breakage in her hair because of that. So I found that if I use extra conditioner, but I mean extra conditioner, that it's easier this way, and I can do it just with my fingers without combing her hair, brushing her hair. Massage through, section it out, and with your fingers, do and try your best. I also found that if I found one little knot that was like extremely difficult to get, I would just grab some conditioner, put it in my hand, and kind of comb it down with my fingers, almost like if you were doing a flat iron. And I think you'll see me doing this in one of those little knots, and you just consistently go through it like a hair straightener, and it just disappears. It works for us. You'll eventually see where I usually part her hair because it's so pronounced. And my daughter is good about not having anything in her hands while I'm doing her hair. And when she was younger, though, I definitely used a phone. I always gave her my husband's phone and had her watch her little Bible stories, her Rachel and the Tree Schoolers. But as she got older, it was mostly books, and then eventually maybe the TV, and then eventually it was nothing. She got used to it. So this is one of those knots that you saw me put extra conditioner on it, and I combed it through and it disappeared. I try my very best not to, and again here's that part that I was using. So we are halfway through her hair, and I'm concentrating on the tips. Sorry about the camera angle. We are trying our very best. We're working these little things out. But her hair is actually all the way down to her waistline. It is gorgeous. It is beautiful. So the very bottom, I always try to condition. And especially underneath her hair. Don't forget that part. It could get tricky. So again, not that bad because of the regimen that I have and the routine that I have built. I was able to all do it with my fingers. Now here's where I get into a little piece where she did say ouch, and I was able to get that out. I don't know if you could see it from the video. Maybe my hands are covering it, the knot, but yikes, I saw it. I pulled it. That's where she just yelped a little bit. But overall, it's been a great result. Her hair is gorgeous. I remember my daughter asking me, "Mommy, how come I have curly hair?" And I told her because everybody else's hair is mostly flat and it goes down to the ground, but your hair was made for the heavens because it doesn't bow down, it doesn't fall down to anything or anything or anyone. It just wants to go up, and who's up in the sky? The Lord. So He is your king and you are the princess, and therefore your hair is like a crown. It always points up, never down. I love her hair. You know, a lot of people pay to have curly hair like this. This is the beautiful shampoo that I use, and it's worked miracles. It gets anything out. Like if you were ever to put a tight hold on it for purposes of a special occasion, this gets everything out. So this is her shampoo, and I will put the link below. I don't put too much of this one, and I get the scalp really good. Go inside. This is her shampoo. I've already did her conditioner. Now that's her shampoo. After this, I will rinse. And except for that little knot, I believe, everything else is pretty much done. So this worked out great. Now I'm going to rinse her hair. make sure I get all of that shampoo out. What I will do sometimes is do another treatment of conditioner if I feel like I need it. And that's really about it. We rinse her hair, and I love how I don't even have to tell her anymore. We're to the point where I just say look up, and then she'll look up and put her her fingers in her ears so that water doesn't get there. And really the trick is just have your baby girl look all the way up in the sky so that there are no tears, no shampoo gets into the eyes or anything like that. So we've got this routine pretty down. It took a while, a lot of research, and a lot of trying different products, and I don't regret any of it. So what I will do is I will do a quick braid. I will divide her hair in 3 sections, 1, 2, 3, and do a braid. So here I am doing her braid. After the braid, we finish off the shower, of course, and then from the shower I will show you how I do her hair. The reason I do a braid is because her braid actually helps maintain tangle free. That works for us. I'm gonna braid it and then put it in a little knot, and then I'm gonna finish her off in the shower, and then I will show you the hairstyle I'll do. It's a very simple hairstyle. I'm still not feeling 100% well. Also, I wanted to mention that the swimsuit that I have on, it's called a modest swimsuit. I got that from Land's End. I bought it, and I'll show you the link below. Also, I will show you her swimsuit from Land's End. Also, it's the long sleeve suit. Okay, so her hair now is dry. Excuse me, it is towel dry, so it's not completely dry, it's just a little damp. I am now separating that braid that I showed you in the shower, and I'm going to be showing you the hairstyle that I chose for today. Her hair is semi-dry, so I am going to spray a little bit of the distilled water that I have in a bottle with that oil that I mentioned to you in the previous video. I will have the link below. So I spray the bottle on her hair generously, and again, the tangles are gone. There might be 1 or 2 there, but usually we're good at this in this stage. Once her hair is has been mist with the oil, I will then divide her hair in half, and I will put I'm going to do 2 braids. That's what I ended up doing in this video. We decided to do the voiceover because we liked the previous video, although it was an accident on how we ended up doing the voiceover. This actually worked out for us. Look at her beautiful, shiny, gorgeous hair. It is just amazing. So I divided her hair, and I'm going to do a ponytail. After the ponytail, I'm going to do the braid. And just to save time, I'm going to do one side only and the other one off camera. And then I will show you the little hairstyle. It's very simple, really. I love it. Papa's not a fan of it, but I just love it because I think she looks like a little princess. So we are combing her hair with the comb. And at this point, I didn't put anything except for the oil and the distilled water. Oh, I just realized it was off camera, but it'll go quick. So here it is. I'm about to do her braid. And again, when she gets home, I will have to put that scarf on her. I'll put the link below. It'll maintain her hair in place until the next morning. So now I'm doing her braid. Braids work for us. It helps her hair stay untangled, and it works great. I also need to mention that I carry a bottle with that Indian oil and distilled water always with us, or I should say I try to always have it with us, and I mist her hair once in a while. If she's been playing with her cousins, I'll pull her over midway and I'll ask her to come to me, and I'll undo her braid, spray a little bit, and then do her braid again. So it's just consistency, and it's routine, and it's just the little things to make my life easier, her hair tangle free and tear free, because everybody knows that all good things take time, all beautiful things take time and effort. And because she was blessed to have been born with beautiful curly hair, we need to make sure that we know how to treat it. So now that her hair is braided, we will get some bobby pins, because I'm going to show you the front braid look that I like on her. So both braids are here, and now I'm going to use bobby pins. I'm going to put one piece of her hair on the other. Now in this video I used a little bit of the shea butter. I love it. I love the shea butter. I melted it a little bit on my hands before placing it in the comb. And I sometimes don't like to use any chemicals on her hair, like the tight hold. Although, you know, it's not, ingredients are organic, but I like to stick to a little bit more natural things, 100% natural. She looks beautiful, and she loves, this is one of her favorite masks. It's just gorgeous. I didn't catch that. She's got a whisker in her mouth. I'm using these regular bobby pins, and she's going to be helping me, handing me the bobby pins as I go. So the idea is to have her hair like this. Do you like your hair like this, baby girl?
Yes, I love it.
I'm glad that you do. So she's an excellent helper. She's going to help me with her little hairstyle. And we'll show you. Look how beautiful your mask is.
I love my mask. It's just like a rainbow glitter dance party.
Oh yes, it's beautiful.
Little people are put glitter on them, and they're just dancing around and shining. Mm-hmm. Like a disco party.
Like a disco party.
Do you know the disco thing that hangs down the huge ball?
The disco ball, yes, I've seen those. They're beautiful. Okay, so I've placed her hair aligned to her ear, and I used about maybe 5 pins in one braid, and in the end I end up just tugging that little part. And now the other side. Let's see if this side looks better. I like this side.
Yeah, because it looks like I learned that hairstyle right there. You see that little thing?
We put the bobby pins on the second braid towards the back. So the front has its front support and the back has its back support. It'll work out great. Here are the little pins.
I wish my name was Holly for that hairstyle.
And her hair holds up really good. I can have her today and the whole day tomorrow. Without washing her hair, of course, because I do it every other night, and I just hope I feel better and don't have any more illness. So I actually have these beautiful pins that look like a little princess crown, but I couldn't find them, so I need to reorganize her hair
box.
Yes, your hair box needs to be organized. And I will usually put it right in the center, and it's the cutest thing. So we look forward to making another video to show you those pins that we are talking about now. But for now, I'm going to use a happy birthday little band that I have there, but it's still beautiful. Of course, it's on her birthday, but I do on her birthday put this little hairband on her. Her hair is beautiful. It is gorgeous. May God bless you all.
Thank you for watching my video.